returning this, get my money back, and I'll save up for the expensive. So it was expensive, at least the one that's on it. I think I may have found a non-carbon fiber one that might be a little less expensive, but we'll see. But look at her. Look at her. She's looking good. Had her running earlier. She's good to go. And I did, in fact, figure out that yes. Yes, indeed. Let's get up in here. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to do something first. Well, that's what I was gonna do. But, I'll probably clip this out. You know what? Let the struggles remain. But every time I wear my hat in here, I take that thing off. But, main thing is that, crap, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so since the aftermarket one does not work, I mean, not the aftermarket, actually I need to go that way. 1 second, I cannot multitask at all, I swear. And also, this is actually good test right now, because I don't know what exactly I'll use for a mounting spot, but I think right there would be the best spot for when I do my bull riding vlogs, because starting in January I'm going to be going to Illinois. I know there's one in Wisconsin, Kentucky, some other places, and I'm going to do some actual trip vlogs instead of just the normal bull riding videos. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so we're on the way to UPS store to return this because it was expensive. Not as expensive as the aftermarket one, but I might have, like I said, I might have found a non-carbon fiber, because I swear they charge so much extra for carbon fiber, it looks. So I might have found a non-carbon fiber one. It's not exactly the same, but a little bit the same. And, hello, sir. Not exactly the same, but a little bit the same, so that way I can get that replaced. It works, but it needs to be replaced. It is broken, and I don't necessarily like keeping things broken unless I just absolutely cannot afford to fix it. But money is something you can earn and you can save up. You can. Is it difficult? Yeah, probably sometimes, but you can do it. So my nose is just killing me. Like, I can't breathe at all. But when we get back, the goal today is to completely finish the 2018 minus the front wheel, because I looked at my bank account and I cannot afford a new front wheel, and getting it mounted. Well, the mounting at Cycle Gear, they do it. They're awesome. They'll do the mounting stuff for free as long as you buy the wheel from them. So I just can't afford a front wheel right now. So that'll be on hold until next paycheck, unfortunately. But everything else should be done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna slap that front wheel anyways back on the bike, so I can take it off the I can't think, the hoist. So I can take the hoist off, push it back, give myself room to walk around and everything. And that way I can do everything else, because I got a bolt kit as well that is going to allow me to change out all the hardware. This spot might not work unless I redo one of those feet. Might do that in a second. You know what? Don't do this at home, kids. Don't drive and mess with things. But it's alright. It's alright. I am a semi-professional race car driver. Don't let me lie to you. Let's try that. Anyways, I don't think that's gonna work either. Whatever. Yeah, I think that's it. That sounded terrible. If you didn't miss it, the ultrasonic cleaner works amazingly. Like, for 140 bucks, I knew I said I wasn't gonna say it, but whatever. For 140 bucks, the ultrasonic cleaner, absolutely amazing if you don't want to have to be spending your time cleaning your parts while you could be doing other stuff while it's just sitting there. Literally, that's the coolest thing ever, is that is the parts, they're not moving, they're not shaking or anything, they're just sitting there. And the grease, the grime, the dirt, the whatever just falls off. However, if in some really caked places, granted I did it at, what was it? You can do the conversions yourself because I can't remember it right now, but I did it at 50 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes, and the results were absolutely amazing. I ended up having to scrub off a little bit of really thick spots, but it wiped right off. Well, I can't say it scrubbed, it wiped off of both of them. So 15 minutes and a little wipe down, and it came out looking pristine. Like, I'm gonna put those back up on the wall, and if I ever need to use them again, I'll absolutely use them again, because they are the same size as the new ones, which I thought they weren't, but I guess I read the wrong what's it called, etched. I guess I read the wrong etched numbers, because I finally saw there it did say 43 tooth. So yeah, no bueno. Well, at least no bueno on my part. I just bought a new sprocket for no reason, so it's alright. It wasn't that expensive though, ish. About 80 bucks. But we are coming up to the store and up to the traffic mayhem, so I will catch you guys whenever we get back. What is up, you guys? We are back in the garage. I dropped off the I'll set this right here actually. I dropped off the air intake duct, which actually I'll show you that real quick. Show you what I mean. So we go over here, right? It's this part right here. So when I crashed, it broke these bolts right here. So it's this whole piece that comes up, comes down, comes right down here, and it goes all the way up into here. So this whole thing is the air intake. It goes all the way up into the collector, I guess you can say, but whatever. But that right there is what I need, and they got a nice little fancy carbon fiber aftermarket one with only one connector right here for a sensor, and the OEM one is definitely a lot more than that. So I'm gonna just try to find the same exact thing, hopefully cheaper than, well, not the same exact thing then. I'm gonna try to find a similar one, but not as expensive as that one. That one specifically is 300 bucks. I don't got that to throw on that, but I made it work right now. But besides that, we are about to jump into, we're gonna do the we're gonna do the lowering kit. We're not trucks here. We're gonna do the lowering kit and the kickstand. See how low we can get this bike, get it to my liking. And we're probably not going to fine tune it just yet until I have everything back on it and I sit on it, whatnot, and then we'll go from there. After that, we'll go ahead and tackle the back end of this, tackle the lights before everything gets thrown back together. Because yes, I'm actually going to be putting lights on this bike. I figure I have a theme going on, so might as well add some lights to it. So put that over here so I don't forget to do it. And that should be everything. I think I'm gonna install the brake on those lights, so that way I might do it, and then if it don't like it, I'll just take it off. So let's get it to it. So first things first is time lapse of the installing the kickstand and the lowering links. So let's figure. 2018 Yamaha R1. If you end up doing a lowering kit, just go ahead and get a linkage rebuild kit, because unless you want to take off the whole kickstand, bracket lever, and all the sensor and whatnot, mess with that. I don't. What I just did is I unbolted. I'll show you. Alright, so what I did was I just unbolted everything for this. I forget what they call these things, but the linkage, bottom shock linkage. So just unbolted the shock, unbolted that so I could lift that up past there. That way I could get this top or this bottom bolt out, because it comes in contact with this right here. And in order to take this right here, you gotta take off all this stuff up under here, and your kickstand or your shifter's connected to that as well. So I was just like, well, I'm not gonna deal with that. So I just worked around it. But while taking these bolts out, that's not good. There's no lube on that, and it's starting to rust. So I'm gonna take care of that real quick with some good old Maximum waterproof grease. Got all this stuff from build dirt bikes and racing, so gonna take care of that. Hopefully not wet, a little bit gross. Hopefully the install will be a lot smoother than that was, because that was interesting. Like, it wasn't hard, but it was just like, man, one thing leads to another thing, just take it all apart. But Mountain Dew break real quick. That's good Mountain Dew. Okay, let's get back to it. Look at that. Right, just
brush it off, but it keep on going. Over the scars and I can't help showing. Whipping in the phone and the tears keep blowing. Ice keep dropping and the drink keep flowing. Try to brush it off, but it keep on going. All these scars can't help from showing. Whipping in the phone and the tears keep flowing.
Oh, there we go. Alright. I'm gonna lube up all these bolts. The top one, I believe so. So I'm gonna aim for this next was think I need a one.
My friend named Jack, he's got my back. He always seems to know right where I'm at. My friend Jose, he likes to play. He's always up for anything I say. A little bit of red, a lot bit of brown. No matter what it is, I'm gonna drink it down, down, down. The wine, the beer, the whiskey, all the things that fix me. I'm not saying it's a problem, I can stop it if I wanna. The wine, the beer, a little bit of red, not a bit of white. No matter what it is, it's gonna make it all alright. The wine, the beer, the whiskey, all the things that fix me. I'm not saying it's a problem, I can stop it if I wanna. The wine, the beer, the whiskey, they always get me.
It's got to be.
Gonna follow him around wherever he goes. The wine, the beer, the whiskey, and all my friends here with me. I'm not saying it's a problem, I can stop it if I wanna. Who would want the wine, the beer, the whiskey? They always get me. They always get me.
Okay, no, it's not supposed to be like that.
Out there was standing in line, and close I'll never get in. It's like a bottle of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. I want a brand new house on that the sun grants me. I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'm gonna cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving pretty cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat it. Well, hang on in the I wanna be a rock star. Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you
Alrighty, with that, we are done with the lowering linkage kit. Let's see if I can get a better view of that right there. Yep, she is in. She's currently extremely lowered, just because that's how it was and that's how it sat on there. Speaking of which, I need to drop this now. Oh shoot. Okay, well, one second. I guess I gotta lift this up. Yeah. There we go. Now I can get that out of there. So let's just say, yeah, she's gonna be extremely lowered at first because that's just how I set her up so I can get everything in there. And I will adjust it as needed whenever I get the front wheel on, and I can lower, or I can put it on its wheels and whatnot, and then put myself on it, figure out, because I want to be able to flat foot it and be able to like relax on it and not feel like it's bigger than me. So, because I mean it is bigger than me. But shut up. So next up is this good old boy. I'm gonna put on a good old kickstand as low as possible for right now. That way, because I know the back is as low as possible. Or no, it's actually not. I think you can go lower than that. But either way, it's still pretty low. So I'm gonna keep this as low as it is right now. What popped? I don't know. But anyways, gonna do this. Get her done. Got a good song going now. So let's get going. Keep going. Hope you're all enjoying. If y'all haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, because I'm gonna try to do more stuff like this, but obviously as I can afford it, because these bills are not cheap. I don't know how YouTubers do this with like starting out. Like, where'd y'all get the money from? Like, 'cause this is expensive. I'm broke, especially because of this. All these parts are not cheap. So let's keep going.
ride or die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you frowning, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced all the time.
So, you guys, I should have been videoing this for a while now, but what I'm going to catch you up to date is I have been buttoning up all this. I've got the tail light in there. I've got these secure. I've got the side secure. I'm about to start up with the wiring, and then once I get done wiring this part up, I'm actually going to lower get the ride height the way I want it. That way I can install these lights and be able to get up under there and see exactly how they're gonna look where I want it. So I'm not even gonna mount this, excuse me. I'm not even gonna mount the seat, I'm just gonna set it on there so I can sit on there and get that all done and buttoned up. I'm running out of time on my SD card, so that kind of sucks. I wonder, I probably videoed one of the time lapses in real time, so that's a bummer, but that's okay. I will figure it out and work with what I have. But she's coming together real quickly. Once all this stuff is done, the only things I have to, or there's a lot of things still left to do, but the things I can do is every fairing is going to come off again, only because I'm going to put new fairing hardware on and bolts, all the gold, and then eventually whenever this chain dies, I thought about it, and I'm probably going to get the EK, I think that's what it is, yeah, EK chain. I'm going to get the black and gold, the gold with black accents or whatever it is, and use that with it, so it'll tie in the black, the gold, and the blue. So all this stuff's going to start looking really, really good, I believe. But yeah, sorry, I forgot to start videoing. I just got to work. So that is where we're at now. I'm gonna finish button up the third brake light, do the wiring for it, and then I'm gonna throw the seat on there, start raising it and getting it exactly how I want it. What is up, you guys? It is time for another update on what all has happened on the bike. So last time I left off, I have no idea what I left off on. My GoPro was running out of battery and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Also, I was just reviewing the first post that's going to go up, which is going to be the 2003. I was just reviewing all the footage on that, and I noticed that the volume likes to dim down and cut down as I rotate the camera, because I know it's switching from the front microphone to the rear microphone. But if y'all have any tips on how to make that, actually, you know what? I know exactly what I got to do. I got to go get one of those mic things that I saw on TikTok. Gotta love TikTok, man. TikTok, sponsor me, even though I don't post videos to TikTok. Well, I do, just not those kind of videos. Maybe I should. Y'all let me know. I don't think I'd do good. Everyone on TikTok like dances and stuff. I can't dance, man. I'm too like stiff for that. Anyways, so I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna talk a little bit before I get onto this. Look how beautiful this is. All right, let's get into this. So first things first. Can you see right there? See what we got right there? Look at that. Yeah, boy. All right. Also, look at that tip. Look at that tip. That's what she said to me. No, she didn't. I promise. But besides that, we got a little bit of wiring left to do still. All this will be tucked up underneath, so you won't be able to see any of that, which is amazing. But watch this, boys. That's what I'm talking about. We got lights. Now, I decided we have a ton left over, because I decided to run it from just the back all the way, skip all this, because I could not find a good, unless I mounted it up underneath the fairings, which I wanted to do. I wanted to mount it up underneath and then go to the front, but I could not find a good way to go up underneath on this side because of the chain, unless I went up over here, which I might do in the future. But also I need to get new fairings anyways, because on this side it's all scratched up and stuff. Right there, it's all scratched up from the crash. Look at that bag. Also, I'm still so sad about this. But she's a little crashed because of that. And then the other, I mounted up right up under here. I don't know if I like it because I don't think it's bright enough, but you know, it's there now. I still gotta do some tidying up on that. Front wheel's just on there just as a placement for the shortness, which everything is on. Like, I got this is on. It's operating as it should. I love it. The little what do you call it? Lowering link kit is on, and she's looking good. I do need to get another one of those. However, I'm gonna be smart this time. I swear I'm gonna be smart this time. I'm looking into buying a race cage. Not the stunt cage. I want to get a race cage, which is just a single bar. A buddy of mine showed me. So I want to get a race cage for this thing because I am most definitely still going to do wheelies on this thing. I am a hooligan at heart. Let's go. So my hooliganness will happen on this bike still, even though I'm terrified now to wreck it again because I cannot afford this thing as far as fixing it. This thing is expensive. Now I know why they take good care of them, or just people with money have them. But, so I'm gonna get a race cage for it, help prevent this from happening again, at least the severity of the damage to the engine. And let's see here. Yeah, let's just get another look at this. Also, I got a nice little key fob that came with it. I got a key fob and I got a remote. I don't know if the remote works. No, I gotta program that somehow. I forgot. I have to read it again. But I know this works. On, off. Well, switch that actually. Yeah. Different lights. I'm excited, man. I like this. Also, I noticed one thing. I'm gonna turn that off. However, I did tuck this up under here, so it'll be tucked away so there's nothing showing up front except for my little charger for my phone. But so I'll just always have to remember to, you know, get up in here and do that. But it's gonna be a pain whenever I put the not passenger seat, but just the rear fairing cover on. But I think I'll just always have the passenger seat on there. It's alright. Where my girl's at? Oh, so one thing I found is all of these are just regular old bolts, right? So I will be sacrificing the niceness of the quick quarter turn or something like that, quick release bolts, if I take all the silver hardware off and replace it with the gold. So I'm a little bummed out about that, actually. I'm gonna keep all that, of course, in case I ever want to go back to it, but that really bums me out because I like the easy peasy, take it off real quick and put it on. And if I take those off, then I'm gonna be back to going at it with the drill, like duh, 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 duh. So that'll be alright. But yeah, all in all, this thing's turning out pretty good. I like it. The fixing this makes it look so much better now. So look at that from the rear. I want to get the brake lights that go along these. I don't know who sells them, where they sell them at, but I want to get them. And I can't wait to ride this thing. Need a new back tire as well, though. So still got some tires to buy. I'm gonna go on Amazon because when I returned that part from this morning, I'm gonna see about using that money and just buying a brand new tire on Amazon. Who knows? I might be lucky and find a pack of tires for that price. Probably gonna be cheap. Yeah, whatever. I am the king of buying cheap parts and seeing how it goes. All right. So call me Cheapso Alex, Cheapso Goins, whatever you want to call me. We're going somewhere. All right. I think that's a good enough recap for tonight. I don't think I'm gonna dive too much into anything else anymore. Not tonight. So I'm gonna close this up. Just gonna let this thing get all preheated up, and I'm gonna go continue video editing. So as always, y'all have a good night, and I will see you in the next video.
You told me beat it, now you gotta face the music. I'm saying I know that I gotta stay away